Eric Berne designed transactional analysis by observing people. He was fascinated in the ways that people interacted with each other. And his whole theory of transactional analysis came from his observing people primarily when he was a psychiatrist working in mental hospitals. And he would notice that how they would talk to each other would be very often reflective of an ongoing pattern and a series of transactions, which he began to label games. In his book, Games People Play, he talks about some of the typical games that people play in order to get their strokes met. He said, everyone wants intimacy, but if you haven't been trained how to have it, you'll settle for a game. He said in the life game of Debtor, a debtor life game is one where you buy something that you simply cannot afford and you spend the rest of your life being short of money, not being able to make your payments, and not really being able to do things because after all you have no money. He said another life game would be that of Harried. He said a harried life game is one when you take on way too many responsibilities so that you're constantly going from place to place to place, person to person to person, harried because you have so much to do and how could you ever get anything done? And that can be a life game that people play from the time they're very young to the time they're very old. He talked about marital games such as if it weren't for you. If it weren't for you, I'd be happy. If it weren't for you, I'd be successful. If it weren't for you, I'd be living the life I really want and not this one where I'm stuck with you. Yet games are played at the unconscious level. If you were to say to someone, I've been taking this class and you're playing the game of now I've got you, they would say, I'm not playing a game. Games are played at the unconscious level. So be aware. This is one where you can listen to yourself, listen to interactions, and understand when games are being played. And if you're interested, pick up the book Games People Play by Eric Berne. See if you called The Drama Triangle, which was devised by one of Berne's contemporaries, Stephen Karpman, where he said any drama can be described in a triangle and the movement of three players, the victim, the rescuer, and the persecutor. I think you'll really enjoy that section coming up next.